Welcome back to B-doers channel. At B-doers channel, we have a motto of awakening Africa's sleeping giant. Awakening the sleeping giant. In this case, we believe that Africa is a giant. And unfortunately, it seems to be sleeping. Which Africa are you tuning in from? Are you finding a trend of sleep in an African setting? For us, we believe it is, and we believe that it can be awakened to the potential, to the full potential, and it becomes the superpower. We believe that. But for Africa to be a giant that is in play, it has to use the available resources. And our biggest resource is the human resource, where we have very able young people, very able-minded, able-bodied, enthusiastic young people that can contribute a drop in an ocean. Yes, it might be a drop in an ocean, but we believe it causes an impact. The last time we were here, we talked about mobile money and agency banking. Mobile money and agency banking have helped so many of my friends. They've married wives out of it. They are driving beautiful cars. They've bought lands out of it. It's just that when they started, they purposed, they determined to make a difference in their lives and in the lives of those that they love. So today, I am going to pick a leaf from that. I'm talking about something that is so close to my heart, that is actually in my blood. Yes, it is in my blood, because I'm talking about dairy farming. Dairy farming is the rearing of animals or cattle or cows for milk production solely. You can rear animals for other purposes, but in this case, this video is focusing on milk production. Milk production for commercial use. Yes, I don't want you to start rearing cows and you're producing a liter or two, and then you'll be like, I have tried that. My brother, my sister. Yes, my sister. I believe that girls can innovate, and I mean, if you can't do some things, there is labor that is available. If there's something available in Africa, it is labor. So today I'm going to use my personal experience as an inspiration to you. Please get the land that you have. Let us assume it is 5 acres. If you're so broke, I mean, if you're so limited, you have at least 5 acres. Okay, let's go to 3. Yes, if you have 3 acres, you can have cows. Let's say 3 cows that are dairy cows, not cows, just cows. You might have bulls and be like, what do I do now? Bulls don't produce milk. So this is not relegated to a tribe. It's not relegated to a country. Everywhere you are, you know that people need milk. Do you drink milk? Do you find it in cafes? Do you find it in processing farms, dairy processing farms? If you do, that means there is a market for milk. Yes, there is a market for milk products, cheese, butter, milk, processed and the raw one. Yes, in your neighborhood, have you seen people that are very inspiring to me, that are riding bicycles with cans of milk? Yeah, that is on a small scale, but you can take this thing to another level. My dad inspired this video because he is very passionate about using our resources, what is available for us. We don't want to go and reach for things that are far. He inspired me and my brother to start dairy farming. This is how we started. We started with 3 cows. Yes, 3 cows, but they were dairy cows. I recommend that you get crossbreeded or Frisian cows. They are more, they are better in producing milk. Yes, they are better in milk production. One cow can give you at least 10 liters of milk if you're not feeding it very well. But if you're feeding it well and giving it clean water and being very good with its medication if it needs, if you have Frisian cows. Also, get cows that go with your climate. Don't get cows, Frisian cows, and you're in such an environment that is not favorable. Visit your veterinary doctor. They will recommend for you which breed of cows for dairy to keep. When we started this business with my brother, it's not a business for us that we started, but now that I'm talking about it, I was inspired. But we started it as a complementary thing that we're doing for our own salaries to help with the daily running of our home. It did wonders. It did miracles for us. I mean, we will not worry about sugar. We will not worry about food. You know, those daily needs that we need at home. And that is because we're doing it, you know, as a supplement. You know, if you're doing something as a supplement, you don't put your energy in it. Yes. But I know an uncle of mine, he started with 5 cows on 10 acres of land. This is what he did. He had silage, yes. You know those maize stalks, yes. You make them into fodder or something. I mean, get people who are doing this in your nearest village. Yes, for us, we saw it from our uncle. Look for your uncle who is selling milk and getting $5 for 10 liters. $5 every day. Trust me, that is not money you can waste. Yes, so you have to get stalls, yes, where the animals can be. Yes, it has to be clean. I'm going to assume you have maybe 5 or 3 acres. But if you have silage, if you have banana peelings, if you have cassava peelings, yes, if that is what you can access, you can even go around your neighborhood and get those peelings to help feed your cows. Feed them well, yes, produce milk with a purpose to sell it and get money, yes. In the long run, these cows are going to sustain themselves. What do I mean by sustain themselves? They are going to pay the herdsman. The herdsman is someone who is going to be looking after the cows. They're going to pay for the medication because they need medication. They need to be sprayed every week to make sure there are no fleas. If they are affected health-wise, even milk production will be affected. They'll sustain themselves, yes. They will sustain you. And then as you progress, you add on more cows, you add on the milk production, and then you are tomorrow's next big thing, next big business person. Please start with what you can. Start with 1 cow. Let it give you 10 liters. Go and sell the 10 liters. Today, tomorrow, you will see the difference it makes for you and your family. This is not for people that are unemployed. No, I mean, you are having a job, you're getting 800,000 for whatever currency you have. If it is not enough for you, you have to supplement on that. Go and don't be dependent on a salary of every month. You can do something bigger. 1, it will employ you. It will give you some financial stability and security. Also, it will give other people jobs. Don't you want to be a part of Africa's giants who fights unemployment, which is our biggest vice? To start a dairy farm, 1, you need to be determined. Yes, you have the passion for it. It is not dirty work, please. If you are a person that has gone to school and you have done entrepreneurship that says innovate, I mean go outside of the box, please don't ignore these jobs. They are not for any class of people. Yes, you yourself can do that. What you need for a dairy farm is you need a portion of land. Yes, a piece of land. Let's say 3 acres. I believe that they are young people. They are young people youth that are 18, 19, and your father has paid your fees, and you're 20, you've come back after graduation. You tell your dad, I need to start something. Give me 3 acres of land. Yes, 3 acres of land. Build stalls. Yes, you see, stalls for animal stalls, sheds. They call them sheds actually. Get sheds for your cows to make sure that they don't wander. Let it be like a zero grazing thing. A zero grazing is when you're grazing cows, like it is what it is in the name, around. Yeah, they don't go so far. So get sheds for your cows and then put in place a method of feeding them. Are you going to feed them out of banana peelings? Is it what is accessible? Is it cassava peelings? Is it grass? Are you going to grow grass? There is grass that is being grown to feed cows, especially if you're feeding them with a purpose to produce enough milk for you. What you need is a good veterinary doctor. if you're going to get cows for dairy, I recommend, highly recommend, especially if you're in Africa, not to take on African breeds of cattle. They are not, I don't know the Africa you're in, and I don't know your type, but in the Africa I'm in, our breed of cattle does not produce as much milk, because this is a commercial thing. We need one cow that can give us 20 liters. So Frisian cows are the best option to use when you are going to start a dairy business. You take on Frisian cows, they give enough milk. The thing that you have to know about Frisian cows is they need proper care. They need medicine for their eyes. They need you to milk them enough. If you don't milk them enough, the milk is very dangerous to their calves. Yes, so be careful with that. Trust me. Then you need clean water. See, if a cow has enough water, it's going to produce enough milk. This thing I'm telling you is something that has raised me, so I am speaking from experience. Yes, I have grazed my brother, my sister. So if a cow has enough water and it has eaten enough grass, or see those maize stalks, you can make them into silage. Yes, you can turn, and they are long lasting. They can even spend a year. Yes, I know that. Take on that opportunity, please. And then next time when you have tried it, you're going to call me to come and bear witness. You're going to call me to come and bear witness and show young people that when you hear an idea, it is not for you to keep in the storage of your mind. It's for you to implement. Implement with the small things that you have. If you cannot do a dairy farm, keep your eyes and ears to B-doers channel. We'll bring you something that you can identify yourself with. Thank you very much for having me. See you next time. I'm out.